Hey bitches, today I'm gonna make a video called Tips for Sad Girls. Yeah, look at my cup first of all. So cute. It says Madeline on it. Really fucking cute. And I was thinking, why don't I just make a YouTube video about tips for sad girls? Because I am pretty experienced at being a sad girl. Insert Sad Girl by Lana del Rey. I have had really bad depression since I was like 13. My dog's drinking water over there, so I think that's gonna sound really weird in the back. Bunny, do you mind? Thank you. Come here for the video. Come here, sweetie. I love pretending to be a wine mom, like American wine mom. Come here, baby. She's not listening to me, so if you hear her little feet, oh my god, this tastes so good. It's like elderflower and white wine. It's like tonic and wine mixed together. Because I'm a scientist. Yes, good queen. Come here. Bestie, you will make the sad girls a little happier with your cuteness. Thank you. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I have been really clinically depressed since I was like 13. I went through phases where it's been better. I went through phases where it's been awful. Right now, I'm in a phase where it's bad, but I have under control because I've been taking antidepressants for like a year now, and it's been so much easier. If I had knew about antidepressants and how good they were, I would have took them from the start, because honestly, it was literally something wrong with my brain. Like, they really help with just the sadness, like and I also have ADHD, which makes you very anxious and very depressed, more prone to depression and anxiety and stuff. So that didn't help. So getting medicated for ADHD, getting diagnosed at 17 for ADHD really helped. So first of all, any sad girls who think they may be undiagnosed with ADHD or autism or something like that, go get that checked out, because it's honestly really worth it. It's expensive, but it's worth it. My tips kind of are, first of all, see if you can get any actual help, like therapy, counselling, literal look up videos on like how to fix my brain stuff. See if you can get medicated, try it out. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay, but just try everything if you're actually clinically depressed. But if you're just a sad girly and you just tend to be a lot emotional and stuff, I also have tips for that. So basically what I found that really helps is, say I have huge anxiety, so if I start thinking too much about what's making me sad, it's usually boys. It's usually men making me sad. It's usually breakups. It's usually guy ghost me or something who like told me he loved me. You know, this sort of bullshit. Yeah, that's usually the things that tend to make a girl like us sad. So basically how I've coped with that, my first heartbreak, I was a mess. I didn't know how to cope with it. It took me like 2 years to get over, a year and a half. By Felicia. It took probably a year and a half to get over. It was awful, genuinely. I was delusional. I was heartbroken. I did everything wrong. I basically allowed all my fantasies of like, oh, we're gonna get back together. We're gonna be twin flames. He's gonna come back for me like the Notebook. Ugh, sweetie, I let all them thoughts get in my head and rule my mind. And where I was heartbroken for so long, because I thought, because it was my first love, I thought that a first love is kind of the only love, because I never experienced them feelings before. So yeah, it was really, really hard. So the second time I was heartbroken, I actually recovered from that though. I started talking to my friends, I talked to a therapist, I went and got like spiritual healing from a Reiki woman. I got antidepressants, everything. I started to feel better. Then in waltzes another man to to break my heart. Perfect timing, fell so in love with him. He was awful, genuinely traumatized the fuck out of me. Yeah, so still kind of recovering from that, not gonna lie. But the point is, I'm taking it a lot better than I used to. I've been through 2 breakups recently in a row, and it's a lot. But I'm coping really well for me compared to my first heartbreak. So, if you had this on me. But like, I looked really good on the outside. Like, I was having my hot girl summer. I looked like I was thriving, but inside I was crying every day. Inside I was delulu. Inside I thought we were soulmates. Inside I was not coping. I thought he was gonna hit me up, even though I had him blocked. Official levels of delulu. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was next level. I was posting, everything I was posting on my Snapchat private story was for him to see. I think I even had a private story just for him. Like, proper delulu stuff. I might make a video on how not to be delulu also, because I am a victim of being delulu. And I've noticed being delulu is all hype. These days everyone's hyping up, which I've been delulu my whole life and it's not as hype as they say. They're hyping it up too much, sis. It can be for the mentally ill queens. Being delulu is not healthy. It's just not healthy. You know what I mean? I wish it was, but it's not. Yeah. So basically what I do, the tips, let me get into the tips, is drink some wine. First of all, drink some wine for sure, but don't become an alcoholic. Do things you enjoy. Like, basically, I just went through a breakup like a week ago, so I'm deciding to start this YouTube channel. Like, I'm deciding to do things I enjoy. Like, I am cleaning my whole room. I'm getting my shit together. I cut my hair off. I'm doing lots of fun things. Like, just do things you enjoy and distract yourself. Like, do not sit there thinking about this person. If you guys broke up, you broke up. It's probably not the first time you broke up, and it's probably not the first fight you guys had. And if it is, and the person's left, trust me, they're gone. Like, try not to be delulu. Is the top tip for heartbreak. I know everyone wants to believe they're the Noah and Ali, and it's gonna be like the Notebook. He's gonna come build a house for you in 10 years. But bitch, we don't have 10 years, okay? If he builds a house for us, we will then be like, oh, slay, he was the one. My dog is like playing, so just allow it. But if he doesn't, do you want to waste those 10 years? Not on my watch. So yeah, don't waste your time being deluded, being like, we're gonna get back together. You guys probably broke up for a reason. You guys loved each other enough for you to be sad about it, so if it was worth it, you would have been able to make it work. And that's on period. Yeah, my dog is coming here now. Oh, okay, queen. Probably got a dog also to help. She's like my best friend. I'm very introverted and I love talking to a camera and my dog more than actual humans. Like, my favorite people to talk to is my dog, my mom, my best friends on the phone like once a week. That's it. My sister. Yeah, I'm very introverted as a person. So I'm decided to start doing a bunch of projects also. Another tip, like, I'm going to be cleaning my whole room, deep cleaning, then redecorating it. Then I'm going to be redecorating my guinea pig's cage. I'm going to be filming all this shit for you guys because it's just fun for me to document and it's motivating. I'm going to be putting a lot of energy into this, into music. I think I'm gonna take a little break from music while I sort out this shit, but yeah, I'm gonna just be pouring into my passions, into myself. No more men. I'm tired of men. 3 breakups is too much. Like, I'm over it. You know what I mean? So I've decided, like, I think if you're still in the era where you want to be delulu until you're done. Because when you're done, you're done. Do you know what I mean? Basically, my top tip, I think that's made me most happy, is figuring out my passions. Like, literally be you. Like, if you're introverted, don't be the girl who goes out all the time. If you're the girl who goes out all the time, go out every day without caring what these men think. Because these men be judging like, girls are hoes. Bitch, you're a hoe, first of all, for judging. Second of all, do you. Like, literally stop caring what men thinks. That will make you a lot happier. Stop caring what people, point blank, period, think. Like, these people have so many opinions, mostly based on their own insecurities. Like, say if they're telling you, oh, that thing's bad, like being a hoe is bad, it's because they have some like internal shit going on about being a hoe. Or if they're saying, oh, this career for you is gonna be too hard, you can't do it, like you're not good enough. Bitch, that's them projecting onto you. Like, don't listen to people's opinions. Opinions don't pay your bills. Opinions don't make you happy. Opinions are a waste of a sad girl's time. Like, fuck everyone. And if that means you need to cut off a bunch of people off, like, cut off a bunch of people, do it. Like, honestly, because these people, you can make more friends, but you can't get your time back. You will never be this age again. You will never be a 20-year-old girl sitting on your couch drinking wine again. And if I was out doing something I didn't want to do, I wouldn't be doing this right now, and I never get this moment back. So do you unapologetically, be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try follow what society says. Oh, this is how to be happy, this is what I have to do, I have to get married, I have to have a kid, have to, you know, all this bullshit. Like, if that's for you, do it. And also don't follow like, oh, I have to be a hard worker if you're more chill. Like, do you. Like, literally build a life that works for you. Like, oh my god, like, it's so annoying that everyone's always throwing out all this advice about this and that, what you should be doing with your life, how to be happy. It's like, none of that shit's making me happy. Like, I've been watching these videos of like how to be happy my whole life. None of it helps. The only piece of thing that's helped me, and it wasn't even an advice, I was gonna say piece of advice, but it wasn't, it was just something I figured out. Be you. Like, you have to be yourself, you have to be authentic, you have to do the things you like. You'll be like literally so bored and depressed if you're not doing your passions, if you're not being with the people you want to be with, doing the things you want to do, spending your weekends the way you want to spend them, spending your weekdays the way you want to spend them, building your own routine that works for you, not what everyone else does, down to like what breakfast you have, what time you wake up, all this shit. Figure out yourself. Like, don't just like be like, this person does this, so I'm gonna do that. Like, no, figure your own authentic life out, step by step, day by day. Like, have your own thing, because that's the only way you can really embrace being a happy girl from a sad girl. Like, I think being a sad girl is just knowing something's missing. Like, it's just this feeling where you know something's missing and you don't know what. Like, you just have this internal sadness all the time, and the only way to fix that shit is to figure out what's your happiness and what lights you up inside and what your spark is in life. And honest to God, once you figure that out, you won't be so sad. And sometimes it's the wrong people bringing you down, like the people who are telling you all this advice, telling you who you need to be, what you need to do. Usually they're the people making your life miserable, in my experience. The people who are super controlling about what I do are the worst people in my life. The people who let me be me and don't judge too hard and just leave me alone. They are the best people, the best friends, the best parents, the best boyfriends, people who let you be authentic and give you space to grow and change. Those bitches you want to keep around, and they will be easy to keep around. They're not high maintenance friends. They're not like, you didn't text me back like one time, like, okay, like, I hate when people do that. Like, let me live. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I love to find my own tribe, because people accept, like, I'm the introverted person, I don't want to talk all the time, I don't want to hang out all the time. They get me and they just give me my space. And then when we're both vibing and we both want to hang out, they're there and they're like, yeah, because they're probably introverts too. You need to find your tribe. If you want a bunch of people to go out every day with you, find extroverts. Like, stop trying to force people to be not who they are. Just find people who align with you. And that's the same thing that I have never done with men. I've always been finding the worst men and liking a few traits about them and then being like, I hope they can stop being like this, or stop doing this thing that really hurts my feelings. No, like honestly, I'm talking to myself right now, like bitch, stop trying to change people, especially men, because it's so depressing to do, and that will make you a sad girl for sure. Like you're gonna be a sad girl if you're trying to change these men, because these men, they've been trained since day one to put themselves first, like misogyny and shit. Like they have been always told to put themselves first, like do you, they can do whatever they want pretty much. Like there's not that much rules for men. You can be any type of guy, you can be a gamer guy, you can be a nerd, you can be the hot one, you can be the slut, you can be the party animal guy, you can be the business guy. You're allowed to be all that shit. With women it's kind of like you should be this one type of woman, and you just gotta let go of that. Honestly, you just gotta let go of that shit. Like who cares if these men get their way? Let's get our own way. And like people who don't agree with that, like the Andrew Tate type boys, you think I want to hang around with them anyway? Like stay away from me, honeybee. You know what I mean? So yeah, pretty much my tips for sad girls: be you. Be sad if you need to be. Like if that's how you feel right now, be sad and cry it out and express your emotions and feel them, and do the therapy, do the work, do the introspection, introspection, I don't know how to say that word. And like, why did I put myself in this position? If it's a guy, if it's a job, if it's something that you didn't like and you don't get why you did that, think about why you did that to yourself and learn from it. And just be patient with yourself, take it day by day. Like today all I did was make YouTube videos, get dressed, take a bath, do my skincare, talk to my mom, and I'm like, this is a great day. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to do the most every day, and you don't have to. Fuck what people tell you, like, oh, you have to be doing the most, you have to do blah, 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 blah. No, I have to be looking after myself. That's what I have to do. That's all I have to do. The only job I have right now, I don't have a kid. The only job I have, look after myself, because I'm a 20-year-old baby and I need to figure my shit out. And anyone else who's feeling sad, they are a baby too, and you need to protect yourself because you're not feeling at your strongest, you're not feeling your best, so you need to, you're vulnerable right now, so look after yourself. Yeah, so that's pretty much my advice for the sad girls. Mostly my advice is get some wine, but my other advice still stands: be you, be authentic, do that thing you've been pushing off, do that project that you've always wanted to do but you've been too scared of what people think. Just do it. Like, just do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Peace out. Nita wants to say bye too. Let's make a cute picture for the girlies. Love it. Okay, love you guys. Mwah. Love you sad girls. Mostly listen to Lana Del Rey though.